Hey guys, it is Rachel Feldman. Before we dive into looking at the specifics of this bundle, I want to just talk to you about the different ways that you can use it. One, this can be a freebie by itself. This can be a freebie that actually has some videos or a video series, or it's a freebie with a video download, or you're unpacking parts of this freebie, using it on a blog, talking about, how do we raise children in today's, world. You can put a recipe with it, make that a blog, and of course, lead them to the call to action, which is to schedule a session with you or to download this guide, to enter, your email list, to get a video series. There's so many things that you can do because this bundle also comes with a PowerPoint. When you unpack your content that you buy from us and you think in an expansive way of these perfect ways to communicate to your client about raising healthy kids, how do kids not stress so much, how do kids have better sleep, how is there better communication in the home, how do we lessen some of the confidence issues that kids are having today. We have to expand our content past what is just content. One of the biggest problems I'm seeing right now in this industry, especially in the health and wellness industry, is coaches are all saying the same thing. I know that you're different. I know that you have a different philosophy from also your own experiences, but then showcase that. Don't just do what everyone else is doing and take that exact one guide and say, here, sign up for my list. Show people why they should work with you. Use this to create little videos to save you time. Use some of this content even in a newsletter. Use some of this content on a blog. Take a picture of this, screenshot it, put it on your blog. Make it so it's really clear and visible the ways that, the ways that you can help a family to actually make that change, make the changes that they want, help a parent who's really struggling with kids with behavior issues, kids with gut issues, sleep issues, anxiety, self-esteem. There is so much information these days on gut and the brain axis, on mood and food, and really how do we raise children in this world where they are bombarded by EMF waves, bombarded by different media channels, bullied. We are seeing things in this world that we did not see before because our kids weren't exposed to as much. And so it's a beautiful balance, and it's a really fine line of when you are raising a child with massive self-esteem versus having our own stuff affect our communication and our ability to connect with our children, our ability to see them and not have our own old past stories and our family constellation and our epigenetics affect that relationship. I know that I worked with a lot of families that had kids with spectrum related issues, ADD, ADHD, a lot of food allergies, a lot of gut issues, which can cause kids to often feel that they're alone, that they're different. I had that experience with my kids. Mommy, why can't I ever eat the cake, that they have? Why do I have to have allergies? So it's not just about affirmations and self-esteem. It's holding space for our clients, our own, kids, or the people that are in your life, providing emotional support for parents on even how to navigate this so that they are encouraging and fostering love and self-confidence versus our children, which I even experienced that. My daughter will say to me, you want me to do this. It sounds like you're not supporting me or that you don't think I'm enough. And that's how important this kind of constant work in our family space, in our home, especially right now. especially right now in this new digital age, in this new age of exposure, in this new age of so much influences coming into our kids' lives, our TV, our magazines, the media, everything. And so I really want you to think about how you can separate yourself from the rest of the coaches by actually breaking down the content, disrupting the industry, which was something that I did really well in Rachel's Wellness, because if what is being taught works right now, then nobody would have a problem. And I know for myself, I consider myself to have pretty amazing support. But I still, find myself at times, struggling to be a parent, thinking that I'm not doing it right or enough, and always working on our communication at home. So when you're thinking about working with families, it's not just, here, we're going to talk about self-esteem. It's your own experiences. It's pitching to a podcast and saying, I know that your podcast is around family health. I would love to come and talk about how to really foster this amazing relationship, even when there can be, crisis in the home, uncertainty, sickness, and more. And that's what content allows you to do. It's to go past just the content, go past just the marketing, the digital strategy, and really think about your ideal client, where they're suffering, where they're struggling. And then, of course, how you're building your referral network using amazing content where you can really speak off the exact PowerPoint in the guide and then pitch to people and say, I would love to do this workshop. I see that you work with families. I see that you're a chiropractor. I would love to start referring people to you. And I can do these different 3 workshops. Would you be of interest? This is exactly what I did in Rachel's Wellness. It will lessen that painful time, especially if you're wanting to build in the online space, whether you're doing one-on-one courses, memberships, groups. We have content for really any different way that you want to rock your business. And most importantly, to be able to give you the content to get seen, to separate yourself from the rest of the pack, and to actually help people make changes. So guys, this is what you can do with it. That was just a snippet of, I would say, the 1,000 ways that I've used content to build my list when I had no Facebook ads, no paid ads, organically to 7,000. Without further ado, we're going to go on to the next video. Stay tuned. If you have any questions about what we do, how we can help you, please pop your question down at yourhealthcoachbiz.com. I'll see you guys later.